Take this moment and for folks to understand one thing, and that is this is a second attempt to do this recording. For whatever reason, the stupid thing decided to say, oh, hey, we're going to go ahead and just decide to not work. So, within the interest of trying to save a lot of conversation, I will have the mic muted up until the point of where I last left off. I will be skipping over things that aren't necessary. There's a forced side case with Kaito. If anything, I'll probably just pop in to say when I'm going to be doing that. But at the same time, I'm at least giving everybody a heads up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san. You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me. For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
Can I help you?
Actually, I've already been here. I was just with Director Keto, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something, sir?
Well, not exactly. I'd actually like to speak to Shono-san, the 89 researcher. Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing. I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir. I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though. Just give me a moment to ask. Could you tell me your name, sir?
Actually, never mind. Keto-san seemed pretty busy earlier. I'll try back later.
Are you sure, sir?
Good call. There's no chance Kido-san would let us in.
At least now we know where Shono is.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
What the? This leads to the research wing.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right? Huh. Well, I guess that's not on this map.
What the? Some kind of security gate, huh? The research wing must be just past there.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
This is one of Shono-san's researchers. She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto. I can show you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Thank you.
Right this way.
I really appreciate this, Hashimoto-san. I'm Yagami.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Keto's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
Oh,
So, Hashimoto-san, what kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center. The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right? It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every 9 people.
Yikes.
However, as a nation, we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents in their own homes. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering. In other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
I gotta say, this is making me feel kinda bad about how we treated Kido-san back there.
Director Keto will go down in history if we achieve this.
A lot's changed in 3 years. Bastard's really made a name for himself.
Be nice.
Dr. Shono is right over there. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Shono-san,
Yagami-san? But, how did you get in here?
hey, calm down. I just want to talk.
I can't do that. Kido-san doesn't know you're here, does he?
Is there a problem?
Ichinose-san.
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
Aren't you the guy from the lobby?
Okay, I am actually going to talk on this one.
My name is Ichinose.
This is actually supposed to be a
I'm here from the
cutscene.
Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's
Like, no
development.
joke. Oh yeah, nah, this glitch hard.
Kido-san called you Vice Minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Pretty lofty for a Vice Minister. You can boss scientists around.
Oh
but
my
I'm not
god.
biting.
Wow.
So I see.
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kido-san here.
I need you to tell me, why did Shintani call you?
Shintani? I've never heard that name in my life.
This is important,
Okay,
Shono.
this is kind of crazy,
You have to have
and
some
at the
idea.
same time, I'm annoyed.
Please, I don't. Now get out of here. I'm calling Director Kido.
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first. You seem awfully deferent towards Kido-san. I mean, you won't even talk to me if the guy's not here. So why are you so afraid of him?
Well, given how much tax money is going into the development of AD9, it's become quite a political matter. As such, the director is being extremely cautious about leaks.
But I'm not here to talk about 89. I need to know why Shintani called you.
And I already told you I don't know. Now please, let me get back to work.
What the? What are you doing here?
Okay, for crying out loud.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call,
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
and I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving. Come on, Hoshino-kun.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association, under the Minister's name.
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from AD9, and he won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
The fuck? Okay,
I feel
so...
like we came up empty-handed.
Huh.
Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was
Okay.
it, though?
Yeah, no.
Who was
that-
talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Just, wow.
It must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender. I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho. Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazami from the Ministry of Health.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with health. What would he gain from meeting Kazami?
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Sugiura-san. He used to work for them, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So, you want to know how Kajihira and Kazumi are connected?
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
Oh, Yagami-san. I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san. Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder, too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
You'll be Genda-sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Honestly.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know? I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
Okay. But when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me. I'll see you later.
Alright, so from here, we're just gonna go ahead. Right. This was another thing. This is basically an app installed onto the phone that helps you invest in money to get things for you and for around the game. I will show this momentarily. Quick starter, Kickstarter, it's kind of the pun here. So we'll go here and show the example. You know, like this. Invest in money. You get the item. And there's a whole list of them. Some give you stuff for the Dyson Cube. There's stuff for combat. Things that help you find QR stuff, darts. And it adds up over time. So it's just something to keep an eye on. So gotta save up for that. You know, truth be told, I never saved up for so much on one thing before in this game. So the fact that I'm trying to get it level 3... Oh, one guy, whatever.
I'm just getting started. Really, guys?
Kind of weird how it'd only be one person. And then we come to the forced side case exposition of our good friend Kaito. I'm gonna cut this short. Guy in the suit is an old friend, but he's an asshole. Runs a shady estate business, all this fun little jazz, and he's trying to recruit Kaito to be the mindless musclehead. Kaito's aware of this because of some shit from doing drinking, and decides that he wants to see it for himself, but Tak is... Let's just put it this way. Tak doesn't just worried about his friends, and will kind of butt his nose in. So, we're going to just skip this along. Because it's a lot easier. I don't enjoy forced side cases. Especially when it cuts into the time. I guess when... Okay. I guess when you consider forced side cases are things that help progress the game. Whereas you don't... Even though you don't have to necessarily do this, you still have other things you can do in the meantime. So, yeah. stupid though that I have to go to this just to be able. Anyway. This is the hardest that I have ever had to try and speed run through. Because, god damn it, is it a pain in the ass.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Doc.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Kaito!
Okay.
Hey.
I don't like wasting my time.
Doc!
If it's not important or impertinent to the story,
Hello?
I don't need to be doing it right now. That type of shit can wait till I play its sequel, Lost Judgment, and have my fun. Till then, all these cases can eat a big old bag of dicks.
Doc.
Nope.
Yo.
And turns out you can't willy-nilly put on disguises. Because that's why I'm gonna have to. Okay. Apologies. Just because I could. See, that one I can do. I can't do the other one that's part of the combo for X moves with this one unless I use the tiger one. Speaking of, hang on.
Guess we're doing this. Really, guys?
Let's see if I'm allowed to do this. I could look like a hobo and walk in. Now, the shady deal here is that they're gonna bribe they're gonna like blackmail a CEO about a sex tape that they did on their daughter, just so they could get land. So there's that.
Hey.
Duck.
Kaito!
Yo.
Huh?
Aibo!
Yeah.
Huh?
Duck.
Kaito!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na. So I have to fight him because everyone's being an arrogant prick.
Give me all you got.
Oh my god. He's actually... Kaito is using a default moveset from the Yakuza. He is actually using Kiryu's moveset. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I never noticed that. Okay. Like, that entire moveset is all Kiryu from, like, older Yakuza games.
Huh?
And this is where he admits he already knew, tries to get his friend to confess, maybe hope to save him. Turns out the guy's just a piece of shit.
You don't give up, do you?
Ooh. Come on. Still love the tiger drop. I cannot imagine how much stronger that'll be once I boost the attack again. Basically kick his ass.
Hey.
Duck.
Yagami-san, it's Sugiura. Want to meet up and talk Kachihira? Heard of a place called Koi Bride?
Unfortunately, yeah. How do y'all know this place?
Just got it.
Yeah, I just gotta have connections. Yada yada yada. No. Okay.
down.
Huh. There's a new button I never thought that would make me run.
You got here faster than I thought you would, Yakuza-san.
Well, how'd it go? Find anything between Kajihira and Kazumi?
Just a couple of rumors, really.
Then what's with that grin?
Fine. You got me. You know that meeting they had? Turns out it was about the ADDC.
What?
For years now, the Kajihira Group has been secretly planning an absolutely massive redevelopment project. And where were they planning it? This plot of land right here.
That's the ADDC.
Yep. The area around it, too. To be precise, Kajihira wanted all the land belonging to the Medical Institute, which, as you know, is managed by none other than the Ministry of Health. That explains why Kajihira needed to talk to Minister Kazumi. If they want to go forward with the redevelopment, they'll have to shut the Institute down, including the ADDC.
But is getting just one bigwig on board with the project enough?
It is in this case. Apparently, Kazumi was already planning to shut the center down.
Huh?
See, the Institute was created with the goal of addressing Japan's aging population problem. Too many seniors, not enough babies, all that. But for the past 10 years, the money's been going into a black hole. People even call it a tax scam. I mean, they're not wrong. Management's just a bunch of crusty government types.
I see. So if the Minister of Health says the time's up...
Bye-bye, ADDC. Hello, giant plot of land.
Wouldn't that reflect poorly on Kazumi, though?
Maybe, but I doubt he'd mind so long as he got a nice kickback from it. And that's exactly what Kajihira put on the table. I'm sure it was enough to cover the damage. A big old bribe, basically. On top of that, Kajihira bought up all the land around the center years back to avoid rising prices.
They're not even trying to hide it.
Yep, but as luck would have it, it just wasn't meant to be. One day, Kajihira's redevelopment project suddenly got flushed down the drain. Something happened preventing the ADDC from closing. It's all thanks to this guy.
Keto and his 89 research.
Yeah, you don't just shut down a dementia drug that could change the world. So Kazumi started singing 89's praises to anyone who'd listen. And you know how it ends. The ADDC stayed in business, the money kept flowing, the research kept going. Kazumi brushed the whole deal under the rug.
And pulled it right out from under Kajihira.
Yep. Guy must have lost billions in the process. Wonder what that feels like. I'd guess he's not too happy with his 89 business.
Right. How'd you get all this anyway? I literally asked you today.
You want to look behind the curtain, huh?
What?
It's not that impressive. It was all published online last year. It was a pretty gripping article, but they couldn't substantiate their claims. Everyone wrote it off as tabloid nonsense.
I think they might have been right.
Why?
The piece is by Ko Hattori. And he's an asshole.
You know him?
Yeah, we go back. And apparently he stormed Genda's office today looking for an interview.
Huh? Doesn't that mean you can ask him yourself? You better get a move on.
I guess I'll have to.
Okay. Now here is where I ended up getting this game to glitch on me. And I'm hoping that it doesn't do that, and I'm hoping I'll salvage this if it happens again. Don't do any fights, just head to the damn office. Nope. Do not. No, I don't.
Nice
Nope.
choice.
Nope. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. God. Screw it.
What a waste.
Seriously, he would not leave?
Oh, hey, Yagami-san.
Is Hattori still here?
No, he actually left a while ago.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah? You really did scare him off then, huh?
More like he couldn't handle Saori-san staring into his soul.
Who can?
By the way,
Hmm? Mafuyu?
I came to offer condolences for Shintani-sensei.
That's not the only reason. Tell Yagami-san straight.
Nyeh.
Right.
Yay! This isn't a social call.
Something you needed to say?
Yes. Well, Izumida wants to take you in, Yagami-kun, for Shintani-sensei's murder.
Does he? A detective by the name of Kuroiwa said I was a material witness, too.
What is going on, Yagami-kun?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
Just to be sure, you didn't do it, did you?
Seriously?
Me? Kill Shintani?
Yes.
Of course I didn't. How could you even ask?
I'm a prosecutor, remember? Doubting people is my job.
So, why does Izumida suspect me? Does he even have anything to go on?
Nope.
I'm not sure. They're leaving me out of the loop on purpose, I think. But even Morita-san suspects you.
They really don't like me, huh?
I don't think they can charge you with a murder on the grounds of not liking you, Yagami-kun.
Well, they can't charge me without anything
Either
to
way,
base it on.
I'm glad you didn't kill anyone.
Give it a
If
minute.
anything comes up, feel free to get in touch. If it's within my power, I'll do what I can to help.
Thanks, Mafuyu.
See you later. Say goodbye again to Sensei for me.
How can they say goodbye to someone for you? Yeah, that was a forced one. I don't think I remember ever doing that one.
did Sugiura-san end up finding anything? What's the latest?
He did. Apparently, Kajihira was trying to get Kazumi to close down the ADDC.
Wait. What?
He wanted to use the center's land for his redevelopment project. But then the AD9 research came out and threw a wrench into things. Kajihira lost a lot of money.
Wait a second. That means he's connected directly to the ADDC.
According to
In a
Hattori's
manner of
article,
speaking.
at least.
Hattori-san wrote about it?
That's why I stopped by. I wanted to ask him about it in person.
So he hangs around when you don't want him, and then when you need him, he's nowhere in sight.
See how that works.
Guy's the worst, seriously. Hello?
Yagami-san? Sugiura. Did a woman just leave that office you hang around in?
Oh, you must mean Mafuyu.
Oh, I didn't know her name. She's pretty, though.
Wait, does that mean you've been following me?
I'll tell you later. I'd worry more about all the Yakuza tailing Mafuyu-san.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like 4 Yakuza. Maybe more. What should I do? We should do something, right?
I'll be right there. Where are you?
Head straight to Theater Square once you're down. And be quick about it, yeah? I can't take them all by myself, Yagami-san.
God damn it.
Coming,
Okay.
Yagami-san? Where are you?
I just left Ganda's office. How's Mafuyu?
Fine for now. But maybe not much longer. Those Yakuza are getting closer by the minute. You've gotta hurry, Yagami-san.
Okay, we're actually going to stop right here. I'm going to pick up here in just a minute. Thank you guys for watching, or rather, I will see you all next Friday, since I kind of need to keep up a routine. It gives me time to work on other things and provide better content. With that said, catch you later.